I did not think I would say this about LEGO flower sets, but you know what? They're actually really cool. Continuing with last year's botanical collection products from Creator Expert, LEGO is releasing on May 1st the Orchid and the Succulent sets. Out of the gate, the box art of the sets clearly says that this is aimed at adults with the black style of the box and the 18+ age marking. And from a distance, it is really hard to tell that these things are actually LEGO sets. Starting with the Succulent set, you get 9 individual ones, each having its own squared pot, with cross-axle holes that you can use to connect them and display them the way you most see fit, using the Technic axles provided in the set. I will not attempt to say their names, but this information is provided to you on the building instruction booklets, together with some facts on each of them, as well as cool information about the out-of-context and smart use of some LEGO elements. Like this one over here where claw elements were used for the aloe plant spikes, this one over here where some of the leaves are actually LEGO Forestman hats, guns used to connect the leaves of this red plant over here, or a ton of LEGO egg elements used for the plump green leaves of the burrow's tail plant. As a fan of LEGO and custom builder, I see so much value in this set for the simple fact that there's a ton of new recolors and most of them come in decent quantities. The set has a lot of different colors, but when you have them together like this, it makes total sense and it doesn't feel out of place. It was also a surprisingly fun build with a few unexpected building techniques that you don't see that often in LEGO sets, with the only downside being the fact that the pots where the succulents are placed are built in the exact same way 9 times. Nothing terrible though, and you can build this with someone else if you'd like, as the set comes with 3 different instruction booklets, each of them containing instructions for 3 different succulents. Moving on to the Orchid, I gotta say that this is spot on. From a distance it will be really hard to tell that this is actually a LEGO model. My mom used to have this at home, so looking at all of the little details the designer has placed in the model left me with a smile on the face every time I was building something new. The pot is built with very clever building techniques to achieve the rounded shape, with an heavy Technic core covered all up with a beautiful selection of sand blue LEGO elements. Again, perfect for custom LEGO builders considering how rare the color is. The olive green animal tail elements and some of these brown elements are spot on, as the roots that orchids will usually have coming out of their pots that usually have loose pebbles, rocks, charcoal and other types of materials that are replicated in here with a combination of some loose elements. The uneven leaves making use of several types of LEGO domes, windshields and wedge elements are spot on in their shapes and angles. And you even have the black sticks used to hold the flowers in place so they don't bend too much due to their weight. There's 3 different sizes of flowers matching their different stages of growth, with the first one being the small swirl element in pink, followed by the second stage, a recolored and printed Demogorgon minifigure headpiece, which is just brilliant, and finally 6 big flowers built out of the weirdest combination of LEGO elements I've ever seen in my life. There's a magenta frog, shoulder pad elements from Star Wars construction characters, a Technic gear in dark pink, and white shields held in place with a combination of a clip element and a fork. The building experience on this one from start to finish was very refreshing and surprising. Not something I would love to do on a daily basis, but still, something you should totally consider if you're wanting to try something completely different out of a LEGO set and are tired of building cars, buildings and spaceships all of the time. I don't think LEGO fans in general are the main focus group of these models. This is a clear attempt from LEGO to get new audiences into LEGO, but in my opinion, a very good one at that. I would not go out of my way as an established LEGO fan to purchase these for myself, but I think this makes the perfect gift for moms and plant lovers all around the world. Thank you LEGO for sending these for review, and I'll see you all in the next one.